Chara Mushare Ahabei was another controversial one. It was, but at least it played around and people started using it on streets. That is RASTA CHARZ for you, creating some of these. Of course, he is a legend when it comes to Western music. You know, you who is watching us maybe from a different region. In case you have someone who started modern music in your village, or I mean in your town or region, this gentleman actually started our kind of modern music for Western Uganda. At the time ninjirangu mukamutini ho competitors surely. Abukuba maybe if Chigezi was someone who sang kunkana woni njangu akachikolire Kampala owabakuzi
akachikola Kampala. That guy is called Mr. Jennifer.
Yes. Jennifer Bakuzi, and yes, I think it was redone recently. Kunkaka hata really competition area ya man with radios, what radios were playing, you people and all that. Now Rasta, I don't know of course if it is really fine with you Konka when we advertised that we are going to have you.
Yes.
Abantu binje bazirengo mbwenu ntenda kutebeza mboze na charity. I don't know if you actually willing to just tujabura yo buche embozi of course twamanyira rero kumwabugine intimacy of course byabakuru tukana nka already we know that can happen konka ka story kache surely for these people batanje mamisho.
I met Charity when I was in senior 4. She joined our school in senior 5. So ngoko naba gambire na mwegesa nyine byo kweshongora.
Yes.
Nkongeraho because she had a talent omuntu takujikuteka mnoga bozerwe nayo
n'ogabo jine
na mwegese byo kweshongora ngoko naba gambire kutwarijira ishomero natandika raise band na muronde yabe National Member Business Institute.
Yes.
Twatandika kweshongora hamwe so niho twataganire tutyo ebintu ebikwate namakana family.
Yes.
Tebikuza hambeho.
Yeah, sure. We respect that equally. Yes.
Tebikuza hambeho, those are family affairs.
Sure.
You don't have to go deeper. Yes.
We equally respect that, and also hero modernization here is sure these things are supposed to be, for them anyway. At the end of the day, not for public. But Rust, of course, you have to forgive. I mean, your public figures, your life is out there, so we have to look at some of these. But at least we appreciate the picture you see on your screen. That's him and the kids. I guess they are doing fine. Surely, yeah. Yeah. Very, very pretty over there. In case you didn't know anyway, yes, that is how we can only tackle that. Rasta, we could focus now. We're not going to go for the street talk. There is a lot. I see a comment, of course, but yes, we may not usually be going to be there, especially for a legend like him. Rasta, let's come to today.
Yes.
Uri nkahi akantu kari nkahi kari we yes.
Of course kuko kuchimanya ebintu mbigenda nibihinduka okutwatandikira itibyo biruhati.
Yeah, sure. Generation has kind of changed.
Wano gamba ngo uri tukaba tutine competition. Radios kazirinche abeshongozi baru bache konga, though there was no competition, but things were not easy
in terms of
by then we had no any studio in Imbara, recording studio. We had to go to Kampala, but nowadays the studios are many here in Imbara.
Yes.
That was challenge number 1. Challenge number 2, by then we were playing live music. Evyo kugira ngo DJ number 1 bikapitaro. To go on stage okano otekwa kuboine band. okanoteeka okuba oyine guitars, oyine jazz drums and what not, oyina nabakubitira nabo kubakinga naki. But nowadays omuntu nabasa kunyeta, let's say nkomukinihiro njende naka CD kanje bateri cheshongoro, then I mime it. But by then it was live.
You had to sing.
You had to sing. Someone could sing using his or her own voice. Konka nowadays umuntu naza mu studio bamutera oba na flatinga oba ta flatinga abakuba technology kiza umuntu yana flatinga rakanto mbaketa melodyne bakateka iraka notes zona nziterera umuntu no byakwa ya na flating. So hatoza kusanga osanga ngo today people are singing, but some are singing but they are not musicians.
Or they are artists.
I mean I don't know how I can term it. But by then omuntu ayabe nabasa kuyemerera stage was a musician. Abukuboko note kwa kwesa your own voice,
natural and yes.
Bakutere byoma. But nowadays nkawajira ngo wayetabeshongo zibona wabata wateka hebyoma ngo beshongo live no sigaza bache. So new modernity came, but na challenge zezimwe za izazityo. What I mean, buli tukantu eshongora tukozesa bandi wade tukaturu bachi konka it was hard to organize a show and you call people to come to your show because it was you to organize a show. Taro muntu yabe naza ku organizing a show akakweta. By then promoters bakaba taro.
It was about you. Chiriari. Wairu akachebeze yakutera ha West Bus.
Radios kanstera.
Yes.
Radios kanstera. TV, of course, TV West Eketa Kezeri, it was UBC. Then
I guess na NTV.
NTV came later. It was UBC
and WBS.
And WBS. Exactly. So kana na nobwiro bwe na nebya videos nachi tukata ko bigenda omnonga ebyo na byizire hatati. Only that in challenge yitu ine as per now music is very very expensive. Very expensive. Machines zezi bakoyesa hati nko mu studio ku recording audio nize sente nyingi kwenda ngo
kosba ba
matching no mutindo. Hatu wakore cheshongoro audio etine video no wakwarapsa. So you have to make a video which is also very expensive. Abokuba video eyokuza kuteka TV nka NTV kuza kurebwa ensiyona kiri kubera nungi abokuba ati video nungi yo kubasa kutera nka NTV NBS and other TV stations tekuzansi ya milioni 5. So usangangu kando usangangu hariho muntu atene talent konka ine sente. So usangangu nabasa kuteka mu sente akore cheshongoro omu studio wade na flatinga bateka melodyne muterezi akore video nungi agiteka TV. Natinchi zakomanyisa ngo umuntu ayine talent atene sente takuza kweshongoro. So technology,
yes.
Technology kiza konkakande yagire byahinduramu hatabantu abarubo abeshongoza abarubo tubo basheme kubambe ishongora
ekishemere kuhinduka niki. I mean chori no reba
konka good enough. Other things are changing to digital, but music is coming back to analog.
Ah,
yes,
it's very important.
It's coming back to analog. because now you cannot make a show like a launch without playing live music. People are tired of DJ number 2 whatever what not, and
they want you in a band.
Yes,
they reach into studio
ate abantu nibenda omuntu ayishongore bamurebe ngo nwakweshongora. So ncho kurebera hati nowadays band ziriyo nzigaruka. Ziriyo nzigaruka.
It's a big thing.
Yeah.
Rasta, if we can now tap into your expertise. Nyenzire ngu iwe abakuba tukumanka umuhandikirangano.
Yes.
Tukumanka, I don't know, are you, can we call you a producer ninga echo chaza robaje?
Me, I'm a musician. When I talk of a musician,
means byona.
I'm a songwriter, I'm a producer, I'm a singer, and I'm an instrumentalist. So byona nyoni because I know to play all the music instruments. Instrument and emere abo omuto gwanje ninja buri week ni ezikozesa orwoya saxophone, trumpet, trombone, ezikozesa orwoya nizo ntakubasa kuteera because my omwoya gwanje ninja n'omushe kunkugezaho kugi blowing nokuntakuraki kunkebya byasigara byona.
So, nanyenzire ngu we first talk to abantu babiri. Omusigazo ogu maybe he's a young producer.
Yes.
And maybe this other one now you are watching now maybe are a songwriter. Nkakafurwa be really professional, someone with this experience actually them. What would you tell these guys? Nichecho orebe chiri bakora differently. I don't know.
There is no any difference. Only that ngokuna gambira ngu generations inzigenda nzihinduka.
Okay.
Nowadays they no longer use live instruments. They just program.
Yes.
They just
everything
program,
is automated and yes.
They just program and everything is automatic. In those days, we used to, as I told you, we used to play live instruments.
Yeah. So
you get a guitar, the other one gets a set of drums, the other one gets a keyboard, and you play live. Even if it came to recording, they used to record live. Everything was live, but nowadays we are in a digital world. So no sango muntu a producer konka atakumanya kutera keyboard, atakumanya kutera guitar. Aboko ibintu byona na programming ora yishongora baya yishongora kubi ateka melody ni etereziraka kiterera. So ate ico kizere nacho cyayito mutindo aboko muntu naza stage ohure cyakweshongora kitakwatagana na neki ekiri recorded ohura very totally different.
Yeah, of course, that's what we are seeing now.
So echo nacho cyizere cyayita omutindo gwa music.
Let's look at lyrical maturity. Obwire bwawe ruyare kuwabo za cyeshongoro whether it meant kubaye cy'abantu kushemererwa mukunka. Looks like kutwala time because obugambo bukabwija and you can't compare it with today, of course. Lyrics are somehow I don't know, punched up. I want to know the comments ka at least. Yes.
Ncho nani kugambira ngo abantu technology na generations. Generation there came a time abantu bajire abidongo angoma gamba jete ngoma achigoma ekigoma kuchatera di you don't want to know
the words.
You don't know the meaning. You don't want to know the meaning of the of the song. You don't know, as long as it is banging, then you are dancing.
I think that was the Congo time.
Not even Congolese, even this what the Chakademas and Pliers time, the raga style, kind of style. Now, ate abantu bakeza bazo muri ekyo ekidongo didi abantu bazena ko nagambira hatkande ejo kiriyo nkinduka kigaruka analog hato umuntu naenda icyesho ngo ricyaraze kura ahuremo amakuru ahurira makuru kiri kita though naenda kuzina konka kandi atazine kidongo cyonga abantu bene music iba kutera nko motoka tokuza kutera ibidongo didi bitar meaning bitar muki umuntu naenda music yaraba ino motoka ibere meaning ibere mu live guitars muchimbwe na urengo music
really is coming out as music. Okay, we are getting to understand that. So when general you know level opinion kugira ngo the music side you kuyijira kagatahe ka kafuna issues. Okay, we are going. Which question actually could you be having to him? He should be able to answer. You could actually drop it in comment. Of course, if he doesn't answer on the show, he can actually later comment, in reply, answering to that very question. Rasta, when we come back to the region, yes. Of course, times have moved. We have seen now, of course, live band is coming to be another thing. But as well, the other side of music, perhaps mulingo gwayo generally. When you look at a region, of course, you as music creator, honest opinion. For the artists up to a limelight from Western Uganda, who would you actually say umuntu nintekateka surely aliona akora music originally nobwo ari abantu ryo tumu enjoying as young people na no mu cyashe kitu eki but at least he's still at it. Do you mind yeah abantu nkababiri maybe konka at least yes
abana abakora music as per now tinka kujara ntogu ningogo tinka kujara ntogu ningogo abana bona nibakoraje hariho n'abana abandi abatakumanywa konka bene music mununga. Of recent I was somewhere in Kabwohe there. I found there a guy tinji zukanizi narye konko mwana aine music nunji munonga. First of all aine lyrics zir mature meaning omuntu nabasa kuba aine lyrics okura zir mature konka meaning yekyesho ngo letari so strong konka we aine lyrics zir mature message so strong style na akora style ziri modern na konka abantu tobakumanya so hariho na kugize ntariho how can I term it, an artist and a musician. So hariho okushanga just war artist kandi hariho okushanga ari musician. Oshanga ngo umuntu ehiwa amuretera hona ehiwa amutambika hona nawe sakutandika na akora music kandi abantu nibagera ki imbashimero. That is one. Two, we are talented differently. ekinkora nobaasa obutakikora naye ekyokukora nimbaasa obutakikora. So tinkagira nti this one because hariho nawe owokureditinga hariho ndiijo otakureditinga kandi akukora ekikukireho kyogu kandi ogwo atakukora ekyoli. So we are talented differently.
Okay.
Yes.
Rasta ni wa chiguruka shwari. So I'm expecting izi no jiroti ugo mushaha ni njangu really is doing it. Na bandu bariyo konka yeah, this one is surely doing it. Konka mbwenu yeah, we can leave it at that. So Rasta, we can of course like you said hati media ziliho radios skakanyam TVs TVs nazo ziliho. Back in the days income kanoshoti na yeketari I don't know eketari nyingi if you have to compare income wise kumwabe mukora ka cent na no kwaba babintu bazikora hati how would you really contrast? Yes.
Abahati bagire kuiza basanga twa ibintu byaterire basangire ikintu cyaterire hati bari akashumu. Though music is now expensive compared to the other time, but as I told you, by then it was you to organize a show, but now shows are many. There is even Hero, Ichtimbure, Simanye, what they organize and call you and you go and sing and they give you your money. But by then it was you to organize a show and it was a live show which was hard to organize. What innocent, what in a bioma, what in a abantu bingi bakaferwa talents zabo like Mzeiga Nafa
of Landlord.
Mzeiga Nafa talent ye erinke yamuferire busa. Stanley Kamparo. And some other guys talents zabo zikabafera bushabo kugira ngo bakaba batene okuba kubasa kurgayo kunogira ngo nkamzeiga Nafa yeshongwiro bwirobo would be rich by now.
Would be, yes. It would be.
Yes. Konka bwirobo kakuru strugglinga studios tuziroho taine sente zo kumutwara Kampala kuza kukunanga kuzo mu studio usanga ngo ya recording jara just a radio bakaba kwata radio ekuza mu tape sibiri tape empty bagiteko mu eje banyega yes ora tandika yeshongora recording up to the end and those guys were talented. Because bakaba kitera kirga mukandi bakutera live owendo ngo kutore twasimbara 1 2 3 pa ntuza kutera cyeshongoro mpaka amhero
otandika tarim byo kutema mutarim
tarim byo kutema mucyate wachire bakabe shongora mpaka amhero konka no bitere byeshongoro shange ba recording jere by then bero birungi kucara ne bitukora hati
yeah of course
wachire of course
Mzeinga Nafa would actually come. I remember him coming at Ishanyu. I think I don't know, but I was really young, like here. Konkokore is an academic decay and he starts singing, and you know, guys are going to give him center uche. So you're literally saying economically, hata badano bachia musente nyingi kusinga. Of course, anyway. Nabo bina issues za copyright TV.
Of course,
that is always going to be like that. So if we are to now focus on chintu chokuteka tekangu, well, are you planning something? Tukaben nyonkaben tekangu, we need a legends, Ankole legends kind of tour around in different districts. Are we able to see that? Kanoshati, you must be celebrating like 20 years already. 2003 next year we are having 20 years of Rasta CHARZ and the group. I think we can be able to see that so soon.
I have I cannot call it a concert. They do many concerts, as you have said. In some districts, abantu bona abarabireho raise band, abantu bona abarabireho raise band, then nana omuntu we nakumanya ngu akatunga obuhabuzi from RASTA CHARZ. Nyenda kubeta bona bize bankore concert. I want them to make for me a concert. Not even a concert, many concerts, because we want to tour the whole of Western region. Yes,
that will be very important.
Yes, I want them to come and make for me shows. I want to sit and they sing for me.
You will do that him?
I can kubaham, but that will be just a supplement. Yes,
but you want them to very important.
Yes,
it's very important.
Abokuba nka 90% yabeshongozi nimanyisa beshongozi timanyisa artists.
Abeshongozi generally
90% yabeshongozi abariyo muri burenge rwizoba. At least buri omaine idea kurgo wanje
aine kwa connectinga ne
aine raga connectinga nanyo konga at least nyine chimu ya mbere to become what
they are.
What they are. Abo kuba nebenji abarabiro mu raise band, nebenji abo gereze uko kwa advising you do this, do that, nebenji abo inspiring jere. So I want all of them. Ngoko nagambira at least 90% nabantu abarabiro mu mikono yanje.
Okay. Of course, that we can't wait really to have that. The Kangu, several companies of course need to jump on board, join the cause. I expect by the way, in Uganda, do we have so many reggae artists that you know?
We are only 3.
Maddox.
The fourth one went to stay with the Lord, but we are now only 3.
We are mentioning
it is RASTA CHARZ,
yes,
Maddox Sematimba, and Ofa Kaida. You can search him on internet
to get him.
We are only 3. Others are just reggae dancehall artists, but not the
original,
not reggae roots artists.
So do you think we can organize something around reggae for Uganda generally, not only Western Uganda?
It can even be East Africa. Yes, it can be East Africa. We get Tanzanians. There is this guy called Wailer from Tanzania. There is this boy from Rwanda. It's called Omega. There is another guy is from Kenya. I've forgotten his name. So we can make it East Africa.
I can't wait for that really. I don't know if there are really promoters that are watching this. We need some of these things. These are some of the ways we could actually appreciate these guys. A guy like Maddox Sematimba, I realize, I mean, we won't have him again. Just like we're not going to have you again. Like, surely. It is very, very important. But yes, this particular one will be cut out to be shared around, and I guess it reaches enough people. People like Comedy Store, Alex Muhanji need to organize a night for these people, and we have it, appreciated. I have seen Balam take people at State House. These guys need their own thing, man. The reggae artists that we have in Uganda, they are talented in their own ways. That's what we actually would call for. I hope the message gets to be reaching these people. Rasta, could you be having, some venture that you're into some of these days so that maybe these people can come and support you? Yes, in one way or another.
Me, as a race band, we don't have any venture around.
You still do music?
We are
Yeah.
still doing music. Only that I'm now called in some concerts. I go and sing, like in Chinihiro.
Yes.
On Saturday. We have the Usiki and at Rampar on Friday. But for us as a race band, we are still cooking. We are still cooking.
Yes.
We are still cooking something. When it is ready, then we shall inform people to come and support us.
For some people who would wish to have you like be an ambassador, maybe it's a project, these NGOs,
Yes.
or it is going to be maybe someone in Chizigo or something is coming. Rasta, tell them I use this Radiant and all that. Are you open for such?
Yeah. I'm very open. I'm very open for any opportunity that can come in. I'm free to do that. Only that I don't like vitamiza.
Vitamiza, yes. You don't. Okay, yeah, sure. Of course, that's that comes with responsibility, and it is very, very important, of course.
But other things, I have no problem.
You have no problem. Wow. So are you going to be actually connecting with him? Mbarara is now a city, in case you have something that you're bringing in town, and maybe, of course, already businesses also that already in town. We believe these are the gentlemen that have, generational kind of following right behind them. Talking about generational following, and for any campaign, some promotion, we need to support these guys. We need to support them. Do that. But unless you have something else to share with these guys, maybe bye to them. But we obviously so glad that you are allowed to get off your busy schedule. I understand now you're of course taking life a little bit cool, and you have priorities, but you prioritizing this show, this was very, very, very important. These guys have been asking for it, and we can't thank you enough, honestly.
Welcome. Only that the only what I want to air out is goes to fellow musicians, fellow artists, mainly to these upcoming artists.
Yes.
That if someone is writing a song, you write the lyrics which are educative and which have a strong meaning.
Yes.
That is one. Two, you have to target your audience. Which audience am I singing for? Yes. Some upcoming artists, they just sing, they just write, and then at the end of it all, you will put in your money and you will get nothing out of it. So you have to at least to see that there is a certain audience you are targeting. Thirdly, you have to behave. Nowadays, these upcoming artists use, as I told you, vitamiza.
Yes.
For them,
to get vibe. They call it vibe.
For them, they think they get vibe, but which vibe? Which kind of vibe do you get? Oza kusanga omuntu yakozesa ibintu byamutabura omuntu yarabiraho kimwe. We have seen so many mad people on street because of using maybe marijuana, excessive alcohol and whatnot. So you have to behave. Just it costs nothing when you are down to earth.
Very important message.
Yes,
Costs
yes,
nothing.
yes. It costs nothing. So emichwe abeshongozi bagenzi banje namunonga abarukwija omu industry osya emichwe nekintu kikuru munonga. You respect people abokuba nbokuba noyeshongora nibo bakuhereza emirumu. So if you don't respect them, don't expect them to respect you. Thank you so much.
Rasta wahendera kantu aka, and I'm wondering, because you honestly, of course, nkoko level report recently abanya-Uganda milioni 14 bagira ngo abo at least bine makantu akazole a little bit because of whatever they do. But also this also brings me to the senior that you are. Can we have like a Charz kind of music academy, maybe that brings in, of course, whoever is willing to learn, conquer, that would open doors to projects like Nyendaba Street Kid Bija Hatubegese Music, please fund us. I would feel it's a humble request that you could actually leave us with that, at least think kumanya, is there a possibility yokugira ngo ntubasa kucheza mecho?
It is there. It is there. I've been thinking of it. Konka arvo ebinkwenda nkokwa no wagambere, you do things according to their priorities.
Yes.
Jewe tukambanze nkore iki then amare iki nyongereho iki namare, but it is also in my plans.
Kwa kuba haronko muntu aha people watching and would wish to partner with you on establishing a Charz Music Academy, sourcing funding, writing these concepts, akagira here as Tambuza. I mean, are you accommodative?
Yes, I'm very much accommodative. I'm very much accommodative. Someone can come and we team up, we do something for our community.
Wow.
I have no problem with it. My company is called Raise Enterprises.
Raise Enterprises.
Raise Enterprises, of course, it deals in music and entertainment. So all those programs are there.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Very important. I hope you watch this and you pick something and you could actually help bring out some of these initiatives. In case you know anyone really that would actually support such causes, please, you could actually bring them on. Rest, of course, from us at AE TV, as long as we're able to grow, trust me, we want to organize some of the shows I talked about.
Yes.
A reggae night, really, that includes legends that we know these are legends. In perhaps anyway, we are starting with Uganda at least. We have I didn't know the other one. You called him Kaiwa.
Kaira offer, yeah.
Okay. So at least me, I was envisioning a night where we have Rasta CHARZ and Maddox in the same night. And
in fact, he calls himself the reggae soldier.
The reggae soldier.
Yeah.
I'm going to surely look out for him. But at least ATV has been planning on that, and then so the Legends night. But yes, that is always going to come around. That is what we could actually afford. What can you actually afford to make sure that such causes are supported? Otherwise, thank you very much for watching Faces of Uganda. It's been cool to have you watch. We are going to be, of course, returning next week, Wednesday, 5 p.m. Most importantly, of course, to note that this very show remains here forever. You can share this. You can always refer to people here. It will stay around. All we need is actually it moving in many other places. Otherwise, thank you very much. Till next Wednesday, Faces of Uganda, Sankara Belhanga, HTV, empowering you.